Hey everybody, this video brings me and BBG, Booth Babe Greg, aka Jersey Geek, out to the Allentown Lehigh Valley Toy Show. This place is amazing. I was just out here a couple of months ago with Chris. We had set up here and we were selling stuff, and that show was amazing, and I have no doubt this show is going to be awesome as well. They've only been open now for about a half hour or so the crowds aren't too crazy, and since the crowds aren't too crazy, I'm gonna walk around and see what I can find. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna find because, well, I'm no longer collecting these things. Pops are something that's no longer in my vocabulary. What are these called? I have no idea. So I believe last time I was here, I did pick up a lot of those complete wastes of space, and now I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm hoping gonna find some movies, maybe some Spice Girls, maybe some Figment. You never know. I'm hoping for at least one of those three. All right, I'll be honest, I had actually already gotten word that apparently there are some DVDs and Blu-rays here, and yeah, there definitely are. DVDs, $5, 6 for $25. Actually, I believe these are the same Blu-rays I looked through only a couple of weeks ago at the other show I was at, the other toy show I was at just recently, and there were a couple of titles in here I was thinking about picking up and then didn't. I actually passed on some stuff because I didn't want to go too crazy spending money, but maybe now I can actually pick some of those titles up. Whether or not they're actually still here, I have no idea, but of course I'm going to go through all these because I got some really good deals last time, and hopefully today I'll get some more really good deals. All right, so I can admit when I've screwed up, and I think I screwed up because, like I said, last time I was looking through these, there were definitely titles I wanted to pick up and then I passed on. And that was foolish of me because now I'm looking through all these, and first off, there's not nearly as many here, and a lot of the stuff I wanted to pick up last time, like Duel, for instance, Duel on Blu-ray. Why did I pass on Duel on Blu-ray for only $5? I have no idea, but I did, and I regret it because I really should have picked that up. So I'm just not really seeing anything here I necessarily need. I mean, I'm seeing some cool things like Shape of Water on 4K for only $5, but I already have that. Backdraft on 4K for only $5, which is amazing. I love this movie, but I already have it on Blu-ray, so I don't necessarily need to upgrade. I mean, it's tempting, but I don't need to. Last Unicorn, I don't know if I have this on Blu-ray or not. I mean, that's kind of tempting to upgrade as well, but again, it's not really a movie that I'm dying to have in high definition, because how often do I watch a Last Unicorn? I've seen it once, and I'll probably only ever see it once. Here's Split 4K, which is really cool, but I already have that. Tons of 3D in here. Pacific Rim 3D. I mean, there's just a ton. Gravity, all kinds of cool 3D titles, but they're all 3D titles I already own. I don't actually need any of these. I don't believe I have this, however. This is Tokyo Ghoul, the Blu-ray DVD Digital HD combo pack. I've actually never seen this, so that is tempting. I feel like I need to buy at least one movie, because who knows if anybody else here will actually have any movies besides this guy and me. So I don't know, gonna dig through these just one more time because you never know, but this might be it. You're all laughing at me, aren't you? And well, rightfully so. I don't know how I completely missed over this. I showed you guys the title right below it. Look, to my own defense, it was backwards. The title is upside down. I haven't had anything to drink, no caffeine at all this morning, and it's very, very early. I'm very tired. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. Just let me have this one. So actually, they do still have Duel. I really wanted to pick this up. Like I said, I regretted not grabbing this last time. It doesn't really go for a ton. I mean, $5 is kind of what it's worth. I looked it up online, but it's a great movie, and I would love to have it in high definition. So, all right, pick it up, Duel. I know, whatever. Look, that's why you always go through everything twice, because if you're like me, you always miss stuff because you're just stupid. All right, so I'm happy. I did get my Duel. That is awesome. And I did pick up Tokyo Ghoul. Never seen it. Don't know anything about it. Leave comments down below. But Duel for $5. I so regretted not grabbing that a couple of weeks ago. And a lot of you guys actually yelled at me for not grabbing that. So I got it now. I got it. It was a mistake. And then I made a mistake again by not actually seeing it. But I rectified that by looking twice. You always got to look twice. As I mentioned, no caffeine yet today. $10 total. I'm happy. Let's go spend some more money. Why do I always find myself walking towards the Funko Pops? I just can't get away from these things. I don't collect these anymore. I'm not gonna collect them, but I always have to come over and look at these. And I actually have seen some cool ones, like James Hetfield. I never had this one. That is actually awesome. In fact, I don't even know if I knew they made Metallica Pops. Again, that is really, really cool, and that's totally one I would probably be picking up right now. I mean, what are they like 10 seriously? Is that Is that $10 for the James Hetfield? Yeah, I would have bought him. Totally would have bought the James Hetfield, but no, I gotta be good and just walk away from the Pops. Well, I might be walking away from the Funko Pops, but am I going to walk away from the WWF figures? I don't know. These are really cool. They got Ted DiBiase. There's IRS. Oh my gosh, they got Rowdy Roddy Piper. There are so many amazing figures here. I used to have a ton of these back in the day. I used to play with these all the time because I used to be really into wrestling when I was a little kid, very early 90s into the 80s, definitely 80s mostly, but again, very, 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 very early 90s, way before Attitude Era. Never watched that kind of thing, but back in the 80s and early 90s, I used to watch this with my dad. We would sit down in the living room every Saturday, Sunday with our grilled cheese sandwiches, and we watched some WWF. If there's one thing that I remember very fondly of my father, it's watching wrestling with him. So very nostalgic for me. Definitely holds a very special place in my heart. So these kind of things are pretty amazing and kind of tempting to start collecting. But again, it's a rabbit hole I don't need to go down. But I don't know. Again, I just need a room for toys. And if I had a room for toys, I'd have a lot of WWF figures in them. I really want to point this out, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Kids maybe look away. So we're just going to cover up the naked Mr. T right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But what I want to show you guys is this, the Sting fanny pack. Check that out, some WCW Sting before the whole, crow face paint thing. I don't like that Sting. This is my Sting. This is the Sting I used to know. Didn't really watch a lot of WCW back in the day, but I occasionally, my father and I would watch WCW. I had a couple of the figures. Again, I was more of a WWF man myself, but still, this is my Sting. This is the Sting I miss. I want to see Sting come back and look like this. Get rid of that stupid crow face paint and come back with a cool painted mask. That's what I want to see. And as I'm saying that, I'm staring at the Mr. T. I know you are too. Unfortunately, I think at this point, I have run out of room for standees. I used to buy these all the time and display them down in the library, but I've actually bought too many of them, and now I don't have room for all of them. This one, though, is really, really awesome. It is the Simpsons. I don't have a Simpsons standee. This is so cool. I don't know what they're asking on it, though. I have no idea. Looks like it's actually a little bent, so I don't know if it actually, stands up properly anyway, but, oh, man, still, this is really, really awesome. But I just don't have room for these anymore. I know, story of my life. I start buying things, and then before I know it, I'm just completely out of room. Just need a bigger house. How do I always forget Game Boy games? I always say I want DVDs, I say I want Figment, I say I want Spice Girls, and yet somehow I forget I also collect for Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, and here are some Game Boy games, $3 each. Now, unfortunately, I actually have most of these. I think I've actually looked through these before, if I'm not mistaken. However, there are two games here I don't have, and that is Ultimate Puzzle Games. Do not own that one yet. That is awesome, and I do love a good puzzle game. And this is really cool, Super Collapse 2. That one I'm actually really, really excited about. I have not played Super Collapse 1 or 2 in a long, long time, so I am grabbing that. Again, $3 a piece. They said they would do 2 for $5. I'm going to pick both these up for my collection. And once again, I'm going to have to be giving Chris a call because they have an Ernie and Bert's Playtime Color Forms set. This is really, really awesome. I am a huge fan of color forms. I used to play with these all the time as a kid, and this is actually new old stock, which is really, really cool. The color form stickers have never actually been removed, never been played with. They're asking $25 for this. Not sure if that's a good deal, but I'm thinking for something that's never actually been used, that is a pretty good deal. I don't know. We'll see if Chris is interested in that. What I'm interested in, though, is not the Astro set. It is the Wuzzles Deluxe Play Set Color Forms set. This is amazing. This is so cool. I don't collect for color forms, but I kind of want to just because it is Wuzzles. I really, really like this. What are they asking on it? Oh my gosh. Well, he only paid $5 for it, which is a stupid good deal. He's asking $35, which I guess is right. He should probably take that sticker off. I might let him know about that. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. I so want that, but I gotta be so good. They also have a Collegeville pajama costume, which is really cool. I actually live not too far away from Collegeville. Collegeville costumes was really, really awesome back in the day. Sadly, no longer exist. And they also have a Halloween figure Ghost. I actually just picked up the witch that goes with this. So many cool things here. I'm so tempted by all of this, but I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna put everything back carefully, and we'll just see if Chris wants this. I need more room for posters because they've got some really awesome ones here. Look at these Star Wars posters. Those are amazing. $10 each, 3 for $25. I mean, I would obviously grab all 3 of these if I had room for them. They also have some California raisins, which are only $1 a piece. These are cool. And Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom posters, well, that were at one point free, now $3 each. I don't care. I would pay $3 a piece for these. Those are so cool as well. Although, Crystal Skull's still better. You guys leave a comment down below, clue me in, monster in my pockets. Now, I used to have a ton of these as a kid, but I don't remember them ever being multicolored. All the ones I used to play with were always just one solid color. Is this like the original ones, or did they come like this later on? I honestly have no idea, but again, I used to have so many of these, and seeing them right now is just like a big wave of nostalgia coming back to me because I totally used to collect for those. I had hundreds of those. I mean, I had a ton of doubles, but I had so many of those. Never got rid of any of my doubles, never traded any of my doubles. Probably should have done that, but I wanted to keep them all. And of course, you had to have them in every color because every figure would come in like 20 different colors and you had to collect them all. I never really like played like a game or anything with them. I just sort of just ran them around and made them fight each other, but it made sense. I love them. Those are so awesome. Those are so cool, but I don't remember them ever looking like that. All these shows are to me are just huge waves of nostalgia, and of course, once again, I'm seeing the Batman figures. As I'm always telling you guys, I used to collect these so hard. I had so many different Batman figures back in the day. Oh my gosh, look at these. I had all of these. These were amazing, and they even have the Joker mobile. I remember having this. Used to shoot out the mouth. That was so awesome. That was so cool. Yeah, the Batman, the animated series stuff, I mean, that's the kind of things I'm tempted to get back into collecting. The 89 Batmans and the Batman Returns stuff, I mean, I used to collect for that too, but not nearly as much as the animated series stuff. Oh my gosh, every time I see this, I know I keep telling you guys, I want to start collecting this. Haven't yet, and we're just going to try to keep it that way. I'm seeing some, I believe, video games and some DVDs down here in this bin. Now, of course, I'm not really interested in the video games. Have Harry Potter, have Now I Pronounce You, Chuck and Larry. Looks like a whole bunch of kind of... Okay, well, I was going to say it looks like a whole bunch of common stuff. They've got a copy here of Made to Order for, I guess, only $1. If I'm not mistaken, this is out of print. It took me forever to find a copy of this for my own personal collection. Yeah, I'm picking this up. Well, if it's minty, I am so picking this up. This is awesome. What a cool find for $1. And the disc is completely mint. So this might actually be in better condition than what I have in my own personal collection. Yeah, for the store, for me, I don't care, $1. All right, I'm happy now. I was kind of trying to contain my excitement there and not get too loud that this is definitely worth more than $1. I am so happy about this find. Again, trying to be good and contain my excitement. I probably was getting too loud and too crazy, but I mean, he had it marked at $1. That's what he has to sell. Well, he doesn't have to sell it for $1, but he should sell it for $1 if he's a good seller. Again, made to order for $1. That's awesome. I'm starting to feel like these toy show videos are just like 5% me buying stuff and then the other 95% me talking about the nostalgic toys I used to own as a kid. And well, here's another one, Micro Machines. I used to have so many of these as a kid. I had tons of the cars. I, of course, had the Super Van City. I had the aircraft carrier. I had so many Micro Machines. But the coolest thing I used to have when I was a kid, my grandmother actually knitted me a whole place that had all kinds of rows, and it was in like 3D, and it had an army base and a place to land airplanes and airport, all kinds of cool stuff like that. I think there was like a police station. It was amazing. It was awesome. If there was one Micro Machines thing I could have back into my life right now, it would be the cool knitted place that my grandmother actually made me. But still, these are awesome. These are amazing. I know these are newer ones that they've started remaking these, which is kind of amazing since you would think like choking hazard, but whatever. I mean, these are just so cool, and I kind of want to have these back into my life again, but no. I think I've officially found the coolest stand here at the show. I am loving everything here. They got Simpson dice games. They've, of course, got Batman the Animated Series things, which are really, really awesome. They've got Home Alone stuff. They've got Beatles. They've got, oh my gosh, a Fisher-Price movie viewer with Lonesome Ghost in it, which is really awesome. I love that Disney sword. It's a classic. There's so much awesome stuff here. More Batman stuff over there. They have a Bugs Bunny waffle baker, which is really, really awesome. They have a Twisted Sister wallet. I want that. Yeah, there are a lot of amazing things here. And ooh, you know what? I was actually getting hungry. Yeah, I'm buying this. Never mind. These were made in 2005. I only eat fruit stacks from the 90s. I know I've already said it like 5 times at this video, and I've said it like 1,000 times in my previous videos, but I need more room for posters because I really want this Spider-Man poster. Look at that, on DVD and video, October 29th. That is awesome. Only $20, but I just don't have anywhere to put it. I have no room for something like that. But if I was going to get a poster, of course it would be a poster for a DVD VHS release. That's amazing. And oh look, I'm gonna be giving Chris yet another call. That's awesome, 20 bucks. I'm thinking that's probably a good deal. He'll probably want it. All of these buttons here are only 25 cents a piece, or 5 for $1. And there are some really cool ones in here. I mean, I'm tempted by some of these, but I think I'm just gonna go with these down here. So I'm gonna grab the Zelda pin. That's really awesome. Also grabbing the Super Mario Sunshine. Gotta get that for my son. That is so cool. This one's actually for me though. The Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance. That's awesome. Used to light up at one time. I'm thinking if I change the battery, it will once again. That's really cool. And then I'm thinking BBG and I, we also need some new pins to be wearing today. I'm sorry, I have to do it one more time for you guys. Yet another nostalgic toy for me. In fact, maybe possibly my all-time most nostalgic toy, with the exception of Lego. I would say Lego is probably my most nostalgic toy, but this is a very close second. TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by Playmates. I had so many of these. I had pretty much every single figure up until a certain point, and all the vehicles, all the play sets. I had all kinds of other toys like color forms and stickers and shirts and hats and pins, and you name it. If it was TMNT, oh, I owned it. I had to have it because I was obsessed with turtles. In fact, my turtles and my Legos used to play back in the day together. Don't ask me how I did that, but they did. They used to attack my Lego city. Anyway, we don't need to get into the weirdness that was me in the 80s and early 90s, but oh my gosh, these are so amazing. I mean, I understand the love for turtle and turtle collecting, and I got to put it back before I start finding the love for turtles and turtle collecting once again. I have never understood the purpose behind a cookie jar because you put your cookies in them and within like 5 minutes they're stale. Cookies should always be put into a Ziploc bag and then maybe into a cookie jar. It defeats the entire purpose, but I do kind of see the appeal of these, and I do kind of want these. They are Universal Studios Monsters cookie jars. They've got Dracula, they've got the Wolfman, they've got the Mummy. These are amazing. These are awesome. And now I really want cookies and cookie jars to put them in. The guy does it again. Chris, not even here, and he's getting his Muppets. He is getting the Ernie and Bird's Sesame Street Color Forms Playtime play set. They were asking $25 for it. They said they would do $20, so Chris is happy. He's getting his Color Forms set. Again, new old stock, never used. That is awesome. Good deal, Chris. You're welcome. I should have just told him it cost $25. I should have made some money off him, jerk. All right, so Chris has sucked $20 out of me, but what I want to know is, did BBG make me any money while I was away?
A little bit.
Yeah?
A little bit.
But you made me some money? Did you do the shimmy and shake?
Try to, but it's a tough crowd.
Ooh, ladies, look away.
Yeah, they weren't digging it today, fellas.
You know what it is?
What is it?
We need more moms out here.
We do.
More moms, more of that. We'll be rolling in money. So. All right, so it's coming up noon now, and I think I've officially hit the wall. I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night, but honestly, this morning I was feeling okay, but now I'm very, very sleepy, which is kind of weird because I just literally drank an entire can of soda, but the caffeine is not kicked in yet. I want a nap. If only I had a pillow. Okay, so we've got about a half hour left of the show. BBG's not even here. I have no idea where Greg went. He just went off to go look around again. This is always like the worst part of the show because at this point, like the crowds have completely died off. Again, there's only a half hour left. Just some like last little scavengers walking around, picking some things up. Who knows if I'll even make a sale. It's that time where like you're tempted to just start packing up early, but you could make a sale. There could be a little rush, or people could come around looking for some deals. You never really know. But what I do know is I'm sleepy, and I want to be sleeping. Literally not even a minute after recording that last segment, somebody came by and bought a $15 pop. So again, like I said, I always wait to the very, very end to pack up, and that is why. All right, well, it is now 2 o'clock, and the show is coming to an end. As you can see, everybody is packing up, including us as well. We're putting lids on everything and getting ready to get out of here. I don't really feel like packing up though. I'm kind of tired, so I was thinking I'm just gonna grab a chair and let you do it. How's that sound? I mean, I'll buy you like another hot dog or something, right?
Make sure the hot dog is not a stale bun.
Yeah, the hot dogs did have stale buns, so all right, I don't know. Anyway, we got it. We got to pack up. I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for the Allentown Lehigh Valley Toy Show. Another successful show, did pretty well.
Yeah.
Met a bunch of you guys also. A whole bunch of viewers came out, which was really, really cool. Definitely awesome to meet you guys. I love it when you guys come out to conventions and shows and say hello. But again, the show is over. As you can see, pretty much everybody is gone. A couple stragglers still left. A few people still packing up, but for the most part, we are done. Everyone's out of here. So, all right, I think that's about it. Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
I had fun.
Thanks for coming out and seeing us.
I love doing shows. Shows are just so much fun, especially when you get to do them with your buddies. It's awesome. We are so sweaty. We should not be doing that right now.
No, probably not.
But it's always fun doing it with friends and stuff like that. I love conventions. I love shows. They're fantastic. And the next one, you guys have to come out and see us. I want to see you all at our next show. So
18th, Merchantville, New Jersey.
Oh, look at that, throwing out dates. You can always head over to cinemasickness.com as well.
Yeah,
click on events. There's links to every single event I am booked for. So
I signed free autographs. He charges. I'm free. I'm free. In other ways,
I will always sign free copies of Titanic for you guys. Always. Will never charge. I'm not going to do that. So with that, we are done. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let's get out of here. All right. Oh, check down below for a link to Jersey Geek as well. Right?
Yep.
Right. All right. That's it.
We did.
Weird ending. Bye.